Aloha and welcome to Let's Evolve Together. My name is Deepa, and today we're doing a very special Mother's Day tarot reading. So, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who are listening. I hope you find some guidance and messages, some upliftment, and some inspiration in your reading today. Please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest for everybody else, okay? So we're going to start out with an angel oracle. I want to know what angels, what archangels are looking out for all of our beautiful mothers that we have, taking care of our children, our animals, our planet. So, what archangel is looking after our mothers at this time? We have number 23, which is a 5, Archangel Sabriel, angel of impossible miracles, swift, astonishing surprises, miracle cures, spark of wonder, rapid healing, and vitality. Call on me when you need an impossible miracle, and I will set a series of events into motion to bring it about. Wow. The crystal is bloodstone. The options here for manifesting, it says many timelines, and surprises are in the air. Okay, mothers, I'm thinking you probably like the sound of this. I feel like this is good surprises, magical surprises. So this is the angel that you have looking out for you at this time. Wow. And of course, on Mother's Day, we have Mercury going direct. Isn't that an interesting energy to have on Mother's Day? And of course, have Venus in Cancer right now. And this is all about, of course, the Cancer zodiac energy is all about nurturing and the mother. And this is nurturing our children, our plants, our animals, our creative projects. Anything and everything that we nurture falls into this category. And when we have Venus in Cancer, it's the effects of that loving, nurturing quality is doubled, maybe even tripled. So it's a wonderful time to nurture our intimate connections, all of our relationships in our lives, just to feel a little bit more tender and soft in the heart center, and to be able to have some open communication with those people that we love to further deepen our bonds with them. So this is a really magical time to have Mother's Day. And with Mercury going direct, a lot of movement coming, fresh air, new ideas, revelations in the mind. And that's what I think they're talking about here is spark of wonder, some inspiration coming in, miracle cures, having those moments of I found it. That's what this energy feels like. I've discovered it. I've put the pieces together for myself. That's what this feels like in the air today. So, and for this weekend. So that is really fun. Okay, so we're going to keep going with this. I picked some really beautiful feminine decks out for today, but also some that are going to just take us a little bit deeper under the surface, and some wonderful guidance cards too. We've got the card of balance coming out. So this to me reminds me of the Temperance card in the tarot, major arcana card. It means overall what you're trying to do is take the enlightened approach, the conscious and unconditionally loving approach. And this is to all aspects of our lives, but especially for you as a mother, taking care of your internal ecosystem, so to speak, or your internal balance. So being able to balance your emotions, your mind with your physical engagements in the world so that you're not getting depleted or overwhelmed. So this is a beautiful reminder and card to receive at this time. Let's see what else is coming out. Listening. Wow. Okay, let's get one more. That's that pause for Mercury retrograde, I believe. Maybe taking that time out to listen, to find balance. Like, what do I need to do for me? And patience. So maybe some of you are hoping for something to come to fruition that you've been setting your sights on, or a goal that you've been working toward. And maybe you're needing a little bit more help navigating the journey. So you're spending a little bit more time in quiet and in solitude to help hear the answers from your intuitive self. As we know, the feminine is very strongly connected to their intuition and their inner sense of claircognizance, just pure knowing how they want something to turn out, how they're hoping for something to turn out, and how they think it will turn out. So there's that knowingness of, I feel like this is the right path for me. And then a knowingness and an understanding of what steps to take to get there. So you may be doing some prayer at this time, and that would be talking to your spirit guides or talking to source or God, consciousness, asking, what do I need to achieve balance in my life? Or what do I need to achieve those goals that I've set out? How can I start to reprioritize and rebalance my energy so that it's working for me and not against me? So when we go through Mercury retrograde periods, there's a lot of reflection that happens. And through that reflection, we get to do an internal spring cleaning where we're really shedding the heavy energy out and bringing in that fresh spring like quality into our lives and into our minds and hearts, where we, it's got that dew on it with fresh blooming flowers. It feels like spring. It's new ideas, new inspiration, new dress, like new outfits, and new direction in life, really, where we feel like we can just shake out the blankets or shake out any old energy, so to say, and open up inside of ourselves, inside of our hearts for what's next, and a new invigorating way to bring in fresh energy. So I think for a lot of you out there, it's that spring cleaning energy of releasing what we don't need and bringing in the new that is going to feel so good at this time. Okay, starting off with a lot of energy here. Okay, so let's see. I want to look at more Archangel energy. So this right here is the Archangel Metatron deck. And we're going to deep dive. So we're going to kind of go back and forth here from some external qualities that we would like to manifest in our lives to help take us toward our goals, and balance that with some deep diving into what we need to look at within ourselves to achieve that balance, and how we need to find happiness within, what we need to do to find happiness within. So that is that energy of the temperance, where we bring in compassion for self, we bring in higher levels of understanding, we bring in patience, that quality of listening and being as much as doing and acting out in the world. So there's a lot of beautiful yin-yang energy coming through this. Okay, we have number 27, Metatron, the Rainbow Bridge. It says always open. So this is really powerful because this morning, after my morning meditation practice, and you'll see a photo of this on my Instagram page at Let's Evolve Together Tarot, I walked out of the room, walked outside, and saw the sun glowing on a beautiful cloud, and right next to it was a gorgeous rainbow just diving deep into the ocean. And you'll see that rainbow reaching from the sky to the ocean in the second photo as a more close-up picture of that. And it was just this reminder that we're not alone, that our angels are near, and a confirmation. I had just been talking to my beautiful Arcturian spirit guides, and it was a confirmation that they were there with me and that they were speaking through me, and that the guidance they were channeling was in fact truly theirs. And so I'm feeling like this energy of just staying open to your spirit guides at this time, to your angels. They are looking out for you. They're bringing in this energy of beautiful surprises and miracles, maybe even finding the answers to some health questions coming in for you. The Rainbow Bridge is also usually a bridge that connects us with the spirit realm. Now, this could be with our passed on loved ones, as much as it could be about connecting to our spirit guides and or our higher selves. So if you're really wanting, if you have lost a child, let's say, or a mother, and you're wanting to connect with them in spirit and speak to them, Archangel Metatron is saying that this bridge is always open. This rainbow bridge that connects our physical realm to the spirit realm is always open. And wouldn't you know it, this rainbow bridge and these portals from physical to spirit and spirit to physical are looked over by the Arcturians, by the Arcturian star race. They have been put in charge of bringing spiritual energy or spirit or spirits or souls into physical incarnation on our planet, and also in charge of taking life that has been on this planet from the physical into the spirit once they pass over. So they're in charge of the comings and goings across the Rainbow Bridge. So you can ask the Arcturians to help you connect with your passed on loved one, and then to help bring through the messages that you need to hear from them at this time, that would help bring your heart healing and solace at this time. This is a really powerful time for heart healing. Okay, so wow, that's really magical. Definitely powerful energy here. I wasn't expecting to see that. I love that though, because as mothers, we care about what happens to those people we are intimately connected with, even if they've passed on. And even more so, like, are they doing okay? Are they happy? Where did they go? What are they doing next? And all those answers can be answered in deep listening, prayer, and meditation. And definitely practice patience. As after you ask, be open to receive the answer. And that this can come through music, through movies. Once after my special little kitty had passed away and transitioned over, I asked to see that she had arrived okay on the other side. And one of my daughters came home with this origami shape of a cat's face. And I thought, oh my gosh, that was the perfect confirmation. And the paper was actually white. And so I saw that as her being in spirit. And it was just this beautiful confirmation that she had arrived safely to the other side. So you never know how these confirmations will come through. So just keep an open mind and open heart to receive those answers that you've asked for. Also can show up in dreams too. All right, so let's see how this is coming through in our energy oracle cards. And I love this deck because it's actually a tarot deck. And it's just, the art is depicted in a completely different way. And it does give more of a nod toward the symbolism of what we're feeling with these cards as we see them. So, right now we've got the Thinking Woman, which came out as a number 47. So that is really an 11. This is the energy of Virgo, maybe even Venus in Virgo. What else do we have coming through here? Wow, rest and rejuvenation. That's a 19, which is a 10. So coming to the end of a cycle or the completion of something. So far, I'm definitely seeing a lot of Mercury retrograde energy here. What else? Spirit, as Mother's Day shows up and Mercury goes direct, what can we expect? Wow, door to personal healing and happiness. See, the opportunity for healing, another rainbow and a dove. The opportunity for peace and healing is very present at this time. Call on your archangels and your spirit guides. Number 39, which is a 12, a 3, the fifth chakra. This is the throat chakra. What truth do we need to speak? What feelings do we need to express? What emotional needs do we need to express that need to be listened to by our partners, by our family? And then the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, number 36, which is a 9. So this is about self-empowerment and self-worth. Are we worthy? Are we allowing ourselves to receive the love that we're worthy of? Do we feel we're worthy of it? And the second chakra is the navel chakra, which has to do with our creativity, our fertility, our sexual connection. And this is the energy of strength, being able to express through our creativity, and just the energy of being able to express by creating in any way, through art, music, dance, through bearing children, through how we set up a home and a garden. I mean, it's anything and everything that you can be creative with. And we find strength through that expression of that creativity. And then also expressing through our ability to communicate the secrets that are hidden in the heart. I think as a feminine and as a mother, I can also say that we often put our own emotional needs aside for the needs of our children or our family. And this is a time for you to be able to find your door to personal happiness and healing. What do you need to heal? What do you need to express to find your way to healing? And this could be expression to the spirit realm or expression to actual members of our family, our intimate relations, and our children. So, I mean, you'll just have to take what resonates with you the most. There's probably already something coming up in your mind and in your heart that you are aware of that is needing this expression. and is needing to be met and matched by certain people in your life. So maybe if there's an imbalance, you're trying to find for yourself, okay, what do I need um, from this person to feel like there's a balance of give and take? And what can I resource within myself to find my own way to peace, regardless of the external circumstances? And I do believe that both are important, that we always need to communicate our needs with our partners and our children, and how everyone needs to show up for themselves, take care of themselves and each other, because we are living in communal, families are communal living, and there's a certain flow and rhythm and a certain amount of responsibility each person has to take to keep that flow and rhythm in the family unit, in the communal living, to keep things stable, grounded, and fluid. So it's important that each person take responsibility for their own needs, as well as communicating with others what those needs are as far as a family unit is concerned. Okay, and also in relationships, if there's not a whole family there, if it's just a one-on-one, or you and a child, for instance. So wow, there's a lot here to consider. Let me see if anything else is coming through. I feel like as you take this time out with this Mercury retrograde period, and as it comes to a close, because you took the time out to rest and rejuvenate and kind of process and review and reflect for yourself, I feel like some doors are going to open to your peace and happiness, knowing how to move forward, for instance, with a certain situation, whatever that might be for you. And really just finally asking for what you need in partnerships, in relationships, in the home environment for yourself is a really massive step toward healing. Knowing that you are worthy of it and you can ask for it, and that that's okay, is really important. And there's so much angelic energy present. I really feel like you could offer your prayers and your requests up to Spirit at this time and get almost immediate answers. So set your intentions right now, because there's a lot of beautiful supportive energy present here. And this is so far just a really magical reading. So let's see where I want to go with this next. There's a lot of decks here, as I said. Okay, let's see what's coming up with numerology. Okay, because this is always interesting as far as getting some more practical details. Let's just see what's coming through. Number 7, personal growth. Yeah, and I do see that with healing. There's definitely personal growth and evolution on the table. You're choosing healing, so you're choosing your evolution. And that's a really important thing to recognize, is that your evolution is your choice. Wow, another 7 numbers. So we got double sevens here, 777. Number 71, again with the purple, again with the crown chakra. This came up in the reel I just posted on Instagram as well. With Mercury going direct on Mother's Day, watch that reel. A lot of blessings coming through that reading. Look at this. We've got so much here about, oh, that must have been in the Instagram reel I made. Definitely watch that. There's a lot of synchronicity happening with that reel and also with this reading. There was a lot about health and finding, there was that too, rapid healing. That's what it was, with the Archangel Sabriel, rapid healing and miracle cures. And also we got health. So if you are wanting to go see a doctor about something and get something checked, I feel like this is a wonderful time to do that. Like, could have some really great results. Okay, and what else? Let's get another one. Wow, we got this orange color again. Another 7. Oh my gosh, we got 777. This is what I'm saying. And with that reel I just posted on Instagram, we had a lot of master numbers, 33, 11. I think there was a 44. Lots of 6s and 8s. This is manifestation energy. Wow. And this is an 8 too, 71. Wow. Rebirth. And I was saying that this is a time with door to personal healing and happiness where you finally know how to step forward. You know the way forward now. There's clarity. There's realization. There's pieces coming together of the puzzle. And healing of the throat chakra also. So maybe there's some thyroid issues you're finding answers to. That's awesome. Wow. You're finally getting the answers to the health so that you can come back into balance in your physical body. Wow. This is awesome. Okay. All right. What else, Spirit? Okay. Let's read some of this Priestess Oracle. Gosh, I don't even know what Sometimes I don't remember what these are called. By the way, so fun. At the end of this reading, I forgot to mention it earlier. I'm going to do a special mini reading for any of you moms who are single out there looking for love. If you're a single mom looking for love, we're going to do a mini reading at the end for you, okay? All right, so let's see some guidance coming through this Priestess Oracle, Goddess Oracle. Number 20, innovation, new creations. So many of you with that new beginning energy are being inspired in deeply passionate ways to start new projects, maybe even finding out that you've conceived, but new creation energy is in the air. That's really precious. There's nothing more that a mother loves other than a new creation. So this could also be a new art project, a new musical composition. Number 18 is very close to the heart, bright heart light, open connections. I feel like this is the energy of Venus in Cancer. A wonderful time to have Venus in Cancer. And again, we've got a lot of nines. So this is the number of the self and stepping into self-empowerment and being sovereign and clear in your own energy. So this is really about your own personal power coming back to you and calling back your personal power also. And then in 19, which is a 10, we have death and rebirth, darkness to light. Wow. Wow, rebirth here. That is super powerful. I mean, we've got so many synchronized messages. That is so cool. Let's move this up because there's white space there, I'm noticing. I like negative space. As far as the reading's concerned, we got to use all the table space we have. I have too many decks out to spare any white space. I like this to look appealing to your eye. I have that Virgo-ness about me. My Juno's in Virgo. I don't know if that matters. My Divine Feminine is in Virgo. You're like, stop it already. Okay. Okay, what else? I feel like most of these decks are about guidance, but about it's almost like offering you what is here for you for the taking, right? There's a lot of opportunity to connect through the heart right now with loved ones, to heal grievances, to let go of any resentment, to heal the heart, to communicate with spirit, pass down loved ones, to activate your own chakras, step into your own power. A lot of up leveling happening here. So there's just so much beauty here. And I feel like it's because of the person that you are. So I feel like spirit is honoring you for the work that you've done, for the work that you've done in the world, for all the love that you have given, all the patience that you've shown your loved ones, your children, your creative projects. And now it's coming back to you. So that's what it feels like. So let's see what spirit has to say about this period. This is such an inspiring deck. Let's see what's coming out here. Trust. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. So this is offering up what is most deeply held in our heart to spirit, to God, to source, to consciousness. Offer up your worries, your anxieties, your concerns to spirit and your angels, your guardian angels, and ask them. It's not like you're giving up responsibility. You're always taking responsibility. We know that. What you're saying is, I would like a little extra support with this particular thing right now. And this one, maybe there's something really confusing or really tied in a knot that you'd really like to offer up. Say, I really don't know what to do about this one. So offer that up to spirit. Offer that up to your guardian angels and say, help me work this one out. You know, I know you've got that. I know you've got my back. Help me work this one out. I'm willing to be open to receive. Okay. Being open to help and assistance at this time is huge. Let's see if I can put some cards at the bottom. I'm seeing some white space here. Okay, and we've got delusion, which was in reverse. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So there's just a little warning here with attachments. Okay, so when we're attached deeply, that attachment's birthplace is normally the mind. And when we get caught up in the mind, that's where suffering is birthed. So we're being asked to surrender deeply to our what we hold so close, so near and dear to our hearts, maybe what we're deeply concerned about. We're being asked to step out of any delusions that we have control of the outcome. The Buddha always said, you can have your creations, you can be creative, you can intend, you can create, you can set your sights and dreams high, but the outcome is mine. So we have to surrender the way the outcome looks in the end, because it may show up exactly the way you need it to, but not the way you thought it would look. And it's important to be open to it looking in a different way than what you thought, because spirit works in wondrous and magical ways. And we may not know the whole of that. For instance, we may think something needs to look like a circle, but it actually turns out to be a square, but what spirit had in mind is actually much better. And we need to be open to that, open to the idea that we may not know the whole picture yet, and that spirit is really looking out for us, and trust in that. Spirit knows what's best for us, for our children, for our creations and the way they manifest. And trust that the way they are manifesting. How is this looking? Oh, it's looking this way. Okay, I think I can go that route. That feels good. And just check in with yourself about it. Don't delude yourself by thinking it has to look one way or be one way, or if it doesn't turn out this one specific way, I won't be happy or won't be successful. That's just not true. Okay, so being open, being flexible, being adaptable. I think as moms, we're pretty good at that. So just create a little air, bring a little space between you and your projects, you and your children, you and whatever it is that you're thinking about in this moment. Maybe it is your intimate partnerships as well, but just give those a little air right now, a little space to be themselves and to show up in a different way. Maybe what you weren't expecting, but it could be just right. Okay. Okay, so let's see where we want to go next. I've got decks over here. Good. Okay, so let's look at this other goddess oracle I have, and then we'll just get some guidance cards, and then we'll do the love reading. Woo! What a mess. Hold on one sec. I gotta clear this. Okay, Spirit. Oh, they're just sticky. They're just sticky. How can our mothers step into their goddess energy at this time? What light codes are coming in to activate their divine presence on this earth? The angel within them. They're so sticky. Okay, we have the goddess Sekhmet, forgiveness, with two beautiful cats next to her, a tiger. We have two tigers, a female and a male. Acknowledge the hurt and allow yourself to ascend. Wow. That kind of goes with what I was saying about releasing resentment. Acknowledge the hurt and allow yourself to ascend. We also have activation, Papa Tuanuku. Connect to Earth's frequency. You are being activated. Wow, yes. Connect with Mother Earth at this time. She will help to activate you in the way that you need. Grounding, balance, helping you to move forward. And then we have Oshun, cleanse. Protect your energy at this time, releasing what doesn't serve you. As you step through this portal, as Mercury starts to go direct, connect with the earth. Go outside, take your hikes, get grounded, and then release into the earth everything that you no longer need, including any past resentments, any confusion, any delusion, and any attachments. So allowing yourself to be clear and open for that next level is what I'm getting from that. That's really powerful. So let's actually look at self-care now, because that's what it's leading us to. So how can our mothers care for themselves lovingly at this time? What practices can they do? Ground yourself. Number 25, another 7. That'll be good for your health. And another rainbow. Wow. Plan a vacation, a 39, which is a 12, which is a 3. I actually felt that energy this morning, and I was trying to avoid planning a vacation. Every year I go on a vacation by myself. This year I was like, I don't know, what do we, about the money and this and that, the time. And I don't know, I was feeling it. I was like, just do it, just plan it. Another 12, which is a 3, get creative and plan your dream vacation. Maybe that's what your creativity wants you to do. Oh, and we got the pleasure card. Take time for intimate pleasure. Okay, I'll let you guys have that card and read it how you need to. Um, wow. And then with Venus in Cancer, just taking time to um, put on beautiful clothing, wear beautiful scents, have flowers around you. Make sure you're drinking pure water, eating pure food, really indulging in the energy of Venus, spending time in nature, allowing her to support you, allowing the earth to support you. And just spending time outside really clears your energy. So even if you don't use sage or any other energy clearing techniques, you can just go outside and breathe in the fresh air and take in Mother Earth. She's here for us and she wants to give. She so unconditionally gives. Just allowing her to support you at this time is so wonderful. Okay, let's get some guidance cards. So the first one I wanted to do was really about if you are if you are one of those mothers who's very empathetic, which I know a lot of you are, let's get some, it's already popping out. Tame negative thinking. When negative thoughts arise, experience the feelings behind them and then shift to a larger, more compassionate perspective. So stepping out of negative thinking. Wow, let's get another one for empaths. Empathic mothers. Stop sensory overload. If too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level. Take a break from people, dim the lights, and savor quietude. So that would go with listening, wouldn't it? I love that. And balance. Okay. Wow, such a beautiful reading. Okay, let's get some inspiring messages, some moving forward, supportive, adorning messages for our mothers. When I surrender my will to the care of Spirit, that was that trust card. When I surrender my will to the care of Spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. Wow. Okay. And then love myself cards. Love myself cards. Love myself cards. I am safe and secure in my world. I choose to believe that everyone is always helpful. Therefore, wherever I go in life, people are there to help me. Wow, that is a really powerful one for moms. I choose to believe that everyone is always helpful. Okay, that's the opposite of everyone's out to get me, right? I choose to believe that everyone's always helpful. Therefore, everywhere I go, people are there to help me. Let's do one more. I rejoice in other people's successes because I know there is plenty for everyone. Dropping competition, right? My business is prosperous. There's enough for everyone. Also, I'm feeling like if you're feeling blocked in the navel chakra, which is our sex chakra, which governs creativity and our ability to be intimate and to feel safe in intimacy. This is coming up in my psyche right now in the reading. So just I think grounding will help to clear any blocks in the above chakra. So our root chakra, which governs our ability to feel safe and secure in this world and grounds and connects us to the earth and ourselves. If you breathe into the root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, you can just sit right on the earth and practice breathing into the root chakra. Nice deep belly breaths. And also visualizing really healthy, strong roots growing down deep into the core and center of the earth, connecting there with a crystal that will help clear your main channel, your Sushumna, that houses all your chakras. And just keep breathing there into the root chakra and have that crystal help support you at this time. As you clear the channel, as you breathe through your channel, and then maybe any blocks in the navel chakra, the sex chakra, can be released. It's like plumbing. You want to breathe below the chakra that is blocked. So that way the clog or the block is released. Any heavy energy can be released into the earth there at that point, and you can allow fluid flow there for the energy to move through the chakras. Okay, so that was for somebody specifically, I think. Um, but that'll be really helpful at this time. Okay, so let's look at our final. We have some nice sweet cards for the end here for final guidance. Before I do that love reading, okay? Before I do that love reading. Oh, beautiful Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Okay, everything is happening. Trust, surrender, let go of the way you think it should look. Everything is working in your favor and Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. And there was that delusion card. Illusions are revealed and released. So there is a beginning in every ending. So if you're finding yourself at the end of a cycle, know that the beginning is here, is near, and that everything that you were hoping may manifest in a way you didn't expect. Okay, so stay open, stay fluid, stay flexible. Okay, so one final card here, and then we're going to do the single moms love reading. One final card here for our moms. Happy Mother's Day, you guys, you gals. And if you are, let's see, waves of prosperity, see, new abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. I mean, that energy is present. Plus, we have Jupiter moving into Taurus. This is absolute expansion of those earth qualities, those earth energies of what we value coming to life. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. So letting go of those negative thoughts. You will succeed. That's really important in this reading too. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. You will succeed. Be open to prosperity at this time. Jupiter expands. Jupiter being in Taurus. Taurus is what we value, but it's also keeping things simple. And I think that's why the guides are saying, clear out the old, clear out the excess. And I say that giving you all these cards, don't I? But focus on what's important, prioritize, and keep focused on your goals, and you will be successful. Okay, so clear away anything that's pulling on your energy right now. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, first off, if you would like to exit the reading at this time, thank you so much for being a part of the Mother's Day reading today. It was absolutely beautiful. If you are in need of a personal reading, go to let'sevolvetogethertarot.com. You can book with me through that website. Please like, share, and subscribe. That would be a wonderful way to grow the channel and give back for the reading. And I'll see you next time. Namaste. So if you would like to stay for this singles moms love reading, what I'm going to do instead of clearing the table is place down a placemat so that we have sort of a new space to work with, okay? So let me do that. And we have this beautiful reading underneath guiding us, okay? Guiding you, single moms. This is for you. Okay, so let's see, single moms, wow. Wow. How do I want to start your reading? Okay, we're actually going to start with the tarot. All right, we're going to see if this is your reading in particular by looking a little bit at where you're at now and maybe a little bit into where you've come from, okay? So this is for single moms looking for love. Where are you at now? Where are you at now, single moms? What is your heart wanting? What is your mind thinking about or needing right now at this time? You're wanting your King of Wands. Okay, wow, that is a really powerful way to start the reading. You're wanting that very spiritual, very passionate, very strong counterpart, okay? This can be a male or female counterpart, doesn't matter. Either way, it's the energy of somebody who really is confident, driven by their passions, willing to pursue them, is a leader, is very creative, okay? The wands represent spirituality and creativity and absolute passion. So someone that is an amazing lover, someone who's confident to take their personal passion forward in life, maybe even do that as their business and succeed at it. So you're wanting it all, okay? That's what you're thinking about. That's what's in your heart of hearts. So what's in your past? Where did you come from with relationships? What did you just get out of, or what was your last relationship? Just to see if this reading is for you. Queen of Pentacles. All right. Wow, isn't that interesting? Let's get some more cards. Excuse my tummy. It's telling me it's lunchtime, which it is, but I'm okay. Don't worry. It's like I just have my metabolism is really fast, and it always lets me know what's going on. So I'm monitoring my energy flow. So we've got the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so something didn't manifest that you were really hoping for. You were really hoping for stability. You were wanting someone, maybe even a Capricorn, or an Aquarius. You were wanting someone to really meet you halfway, and it didn't happen. And that Four of Wands, that stability that you were wanting for your life moving forward, didn't show up. Okay. Again, there's that Wands energy. So you're wanting this spiritual purpose through partnership. That's what I'm feeling. Okay. And the Three of Pentacles, it didn't work spiritually. You weren't connecting on a spiritual level. You had to walk away. Okay. That's what I'm getting. So if this resonates with you, keep watching and we'll look at what's coming for you. Okay. Because what I'm feeling is you really wanted a spiritual partnership and you didn't want to settle. And I think it's a really wonderful thing that you set your sights on a goal. Remember, we had a lot of reminders in our main reading about stay focused. Keep your sights on the goal. It's coming. Blessings are coming. Okay, that wasn't just about business and succeeding in career accomplishments. I feel like this is also about love, and it's because you weren't willing to settle. So right now you are focused on manifesting that King of Wands, whether that's a female or a male, and you're really wanting someone who is confident in themselves and who has spiritual direction and who can align with your spiritual ideals, how you want to live your life and what you want to create, and also someone that's willing to walk the path with what you want for your future and where you're headed. So you want to have, somebody that wants the same things as you. So if you're clear on what you want, you'll be able to manifest this more quickly. If you're not clear on what you want for yourself, get clear on that first, and then you'll know what you're wanting from a partner, on someone to go forward in that path with. Okay? Okay, let's knock this energy out. Okay, what is coming in for our single moms? Wow, the Sun. Oh my gosh, this is the everything card. And the Princess of Wands. So what I'm seeing for you is an inspiration is coming. So basically, let me just break this down. The Sun is the inner child. The Sun is the free, loving part of us, the innocence, the purity, and the part of us that knows themselves as pure joy and happiness. And this is what's coming for you. So something is going to re-spark your inner child, re-spark that inspiration that's deep within you to move forward. I mean, here we have the Tiger again coming through. We have the Wands. So you are finding something that inspires you forward, that makes you reach for the stars, that makes you want to live again. There's that rebirth energy that was showing up in our reading. There's something here. Hold on a second. I feel like your light at the end of the tunnel is coming. Your passions are being reignited. You're feeling like you're in your body again. I feel like summertime also. Something's coming for you in the summer, maybe even a summer romance. Let's see what this is about. What is this Princess of Wands about? What's coming this summer for our moms, for our single moms? What's coming in love? Ooh, you need to maybe there's a couple lovers needing to make a decision. Five of Swords. You're letting go of this is needing to make a decision on healthy love versus toxic love, or past love that just didn't work for you. You may have the choice between a few soulmates that come in for you, and you're going to have to choose between this habit or this pattern of partners you used to choose and partners that are different than you used to choose, but might be more aligned with what you need. Very interesting choice, because our patterns and habits are going to want to choose the person that we would have chosen in our old ways, in our old cycles, the one we always chose, but the one that never worked out. We're going to be asked to step up and choose a higher frequency soulmate, one that more represents our futures, not our pasts. And that's how you'll be able to decide between them. Does this person, are they symbolic of a past relationship you've already had? Or do they represent something of a higher frequency, something fresh, some fresh energy? Remember, we've got new energy coming in, rebirth, personal growth, and health. Is this person going to be good for you moving forward? Or is this the same old coming back to pull you back into your habits, patterns, and cycles? Okay. What else can you tell us about these new soulmates coming in, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like there's some confusion, so watch out for delusion that was present in the Mother's Day reading, collective reading as well. That you're not going to be clear right off the bat which one's for you. There's some reversals here and a lot of swords. You know what I think it is? Watch out for getting stuck in the mind about these partnerships. Which partnership resonates with your body? Okay, and you do still have to be careful with that, especially if you're healing relationship wounds. Sometimes our bodies don't know the answer. And if you need to talk to a therapist or a good friend who's able to say, that partner looks a lot like your last one, try to get some clarity through talking to a trusted friend or family member at this time. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Prince of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there is somebody. Wow, Spirit, why do we have so many swords? The Empress is in reverse. I think you really need to be careful with the mind. So this is watch out for being attached to what you want and the way you want it to look. It may come through looking different. This person may come through, they may show up looking different. For instance, let's give an example. This person shows up in a body you're not used to. This is not the normal person you're attracted to. They have a different body type. Let's say you always choose the muscly guy or girl, right? The really active one. Maybe this one represents more softer qualities. There's not as much external outward moving energy. Maybe, do you know what I'm saying? Like maybe they're the quiet one. So I think you have to get out of your head about what this person is supposed to look like, because that could be something tied into your old patterns and cycles. So whatever you think, I mean, you know yourself, and if you don't, or if you're having trouble with that, ask a trusted friend or therapist, because I'm feeling like when you encounter these potentials this summer or soon, right? Maybe even at the end of May, you're not going to feel like you're in your power. You're going to feel like you're in your head. So do what you need to do to stay grounded and connected to the earth. Stay very grounded in your body by making sure you're taking time out to meditate, to breathe, and to have quiet time. Make sure you're doing some sort of physical exercise, if that's okay with your body, to keep your energy grounded. Remember, this is about calling your energy and your power back to you. Stay in that power vortex, in that energy vortex of you being the one with the power, the clarity, and the understanding of what you need moving forward when you're navigating these relationships in this situation. Because I feel you getting stuck in the mind with all these swords coming up. You are going to need some help navigating this. Maybe even giving more time to self. Like, for instance, keep yourself as the priority. Keep yourself as a priority. That's what it is. And there's something that's inspiring you on a personal level. Give your energy to that. Allow these relationships or potentials to be less of the focus. Because right now, I feel like for you, it's about you getting stronger in your own power first. Because this may be a warning that you're not quite ready. That's my only concern here for you with this reading. What's this Princess of Wands energy about? What's inspiring our mothers, our single moms right now? The Emperor. Yeah, it's almost the Emperor's in reverse though. I almost feel like because this is a 4 in reverse. And remember, you had that 4 of Wands in reverse as well. You need to focus more on your stability at this time, stability in self. And I know that's not what a lot of you wanted to hear. Now, that doesn't mean potentials aren't out there. I believe they are, but your focus is on getting stable in self first. Then you will be so much more clear on choosing a partner because you're going to know what you want. Remember when I said if you're not clear on what you want for your future, get clear on that first. I feel like that's coming up again. Get clear on what you want first, and then what you need, you will attract. Otherwise, you're going to keep attracting the past because you still aren't clear on what you want moving forward. I hope that makes sense. Comment below, ask more questions if you need to, and I'll try to make that more clear. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Another 4 in reverse, okay? This is like triple confirmation that we need to open up to our own hearts first. Open up to that Ace of Cups. There's a Tower here as well. We need to look within, okay? You need to look within. There's something left to be uncovered here about yourself before you can move forward in relationships. What's this Tower card about, Spirit? What's this Tower card about? Because we got a lot of 4s in reverse. Yep, Judgment in reverse. You're not quite... You need to wake up internally first to an aspect of yourself that hasn't been recognized. This is a spiritual revolution, a spiritual revelation, a waking up and a rebirth. You're not done with that rebirth cycle. Maybe allowing yourself to complete that before you look for love will keep you from getting caught in any past old relationship patterns and habits. And that different person showing up looking a lot like the last person, a lot like the last relationship, not showing a ton of promise. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got for you all today. Let me bring in some inspiration though, okay? Because this is a beautiful thing. Once you have come to know yourself, you will feel like you don't need anything else, but you are welcome to have the partnership that you want in your life, and you will be all the better for it the more you first get grounded within your own being, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. So let's see what the Divine Feminine says. We've got Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. This is the card of curiosity as well, Page of Swords. Be curious about you. What do you want? Where do you want to travel to? What do you want to manifest in your life? What are your goals? What kinds of things do you like to do? So I feel like this is almost like your next lover, your next love interest is yourself. And we have Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I have steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction, okay? So this might be hard for some of you to activate that patience that was being called for with the Mother's Day collective reading with your partnerships at this time. But Spirit is asking you to almost take on the energy of the sovereign like Joan of Arc. I mean, she went through so much. It was like everything. The world was against her, and she stood like fire. She was her own King of Wands. And she stood by herself with her boundaries, with her conviction, and with her passion. And she fought. She literally fought. She was a warrior, but she fought for what she believed in. And I think Spirit is asking for some compassion toward what you need right now as far as healing, as far as mending the past, and then moving forward with conviction for what you need for yourself to light your own fire, to manifest your own dreams, and to see your goals through to the end before you give any power or share any power with anyone else just yet, okay? So that's how this is coming through. Let's take one of these mermaid cards to get guidance. What about our single moms in relation and connection to this reading, please? Wow, soulmate relationship, new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. So I feel like once you come into such a beautiful alignment spiritually within your own being, this is what you will attract. And this is what you're wanting with this King of Wands energy. This is what's in your heart of hearts. You're not wanting this swords energy anymore where you're left wondering and you're still feeling doubt and you're still wondering why they're not showing up in the way that you need them to, or you're feeling imbalanced in the scales of love. This is the match. So show up for yourself first, give to self first, fill your own cup first, and then this will show itself, okay? It's here, it's waiting for you to be ready. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's see what this heart or oracle deck says. I will try to shuffle it without throwing it everywhere. What do you have for our single moms, Spirit? Let's look at this one. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Be aware of your, remember, tame negative thinking. Be aware of your inner dialogue to self, because that is what you will be attracting in another. So choose those positive, supportive, loving thoughts towards self, so that you can start to cultivate the healing and the perspective you have of your own being, so that you attract beautiful qualities in another as well. So this is about self-criticism and self-judgment as well. Really stepping out of that and stepping into compassion of self, loving yourself again. It's really powerful stuff. Breaking down those old constructs. They didn't support you, right? That negative thinking, self-sabotage. That's why we got the Five of Swords. It doesn't support you. And you'll have to really heal that. Learn new tapes. Learn new self-talk. Positive self-talk. Like, let's get a card for this, because that's what this deck is all about, self-love. What do our single moms need to know right now? Need to tell themselves? I am wonderful. I rejoice in the truth of my being. I accept it as so and let it be. This is, I let my light shine. I am wonderful. Let's turn that over. I am wonderful. I am wonderful. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am capable. I am flexible. I am adaptable. I am loving, but I am detached. I am balanced emotionally. I am present. I am alive. I am worthy. I receive what I need. I attract what I need. I receive, I give in balance. All of that. Okay, so let's finish with a beautiful love oracle card by Alana Fairchild. This is the Journey of Love deck. And then we'll close the reading. Thank you so much for being here today. Please visit let'sevolvetogethertarot.com if you're in need of a personal reading at this time. And I would love to read for you. Also, please like if you got anything out of this reading, if it resonated with you. Share if you think another mom would appreciate it at this time. Number 5, the communal dance. Remember I was talking about communal living with families and everything. That's so cool. And it's a 5, the number of change. Okay, so I'll read the excerpt that she wrote here, and then there's a poem at the end. I love her poetry. Okay. The communal dance, number 5. Lover, you have been alone too long. Your community calls you to surrender your isolation for this moment in time and instead join the cosmic conga line. Do you know how special you are? So much so that this community would not be the same without you. Your individuality and uniqueness can only enhance this group of souls that calls you to dance with them. Men and women, human and spirit, heaven and earth. Your community is vast and rich and has much to share with you. Be lifted in celebration of belonging. Recognize that you are a part of something great. Can your heart grow warm with recognition? You belong. You are meant to be a part of this great dance of love awakening on the earth. Your heart is already beating to the rhythm of the music. This oracle brings you guidance. You're being drawn into a new community that is more aligned with your innate spiritual vibration. You'll feel more at home there and be able to share your gifts and talents more freely and with great support. Let go of relationships or situations that you have been holding on to out of fear. If they are meant to continue with you, they will remain. If not, they will fall away, creating space for new connections to come into your life now. This is not a time to hide in what you have known, but to be open to playful connection with kindred spirits soon to be met. When I stood in front of you, I knew something was in store. I could feel the excitement of our journey ahead, for I had been that way before. Each person comes into our life with lessons we may see. And in the reflection of that other self is the person we can be. That is epic. I'm going to cry. That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. That is so beautiful. I mean, what? We couldn't have picked a more perfect oracle card for you at the end of that reading. Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Gorgeous reading, epic energy, absolute blessings are coming your way. Keep going, but keep soft. This is a soft time. Venus in Cancer is a soft time. We're just coming out of this Mercury retrograde. It's just the cracking of the egg. Be delicate, be compassionate with yourself, and always loving, okay? Namaste. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Again, my name is Deepa, and I'll see you soon. Bye.